Once you've got used to the new Windows Server 2012 interface, you can start taking advantage of it. One of the ways you can do this is with server groups. Server groups are collections of servers that you want to administrate in a similar way. So in this case, what I'm doing is I'm creating a server group named Microworld. And I've added two servers to that, Server 1 and Server 2. And we can see now that in my administration interface, in Server Manager, I have a special Microworld node, and these has these two servers. Now, one of the other things that's different is that when you install roles with Windows Server 2012, you can do it all centrally. So at the moment, I'm logged onto the domain controller, but because I've connected to those two servers, what I can do is I can remotely install and configure roles on those servers rather than having to use remote desktop to go over and connect to those servers and configure them that way. So here what I've done is I've configured on SVR1, I've said go and install the DNS role. Now the other nice thing is that will happen in the background. I can continue to do new tasks. I can come to another server. In this case, what I can do is on Server 2, I can add the Internet Information Service role. Again, I turn that on, I let that start, and then I can dismiss the dialog box and get on with my administration task. I'm not constrained by waiting for that to finish. I can see up here which tasks are still going on in the background. But what you'll also be able to notice is in the Server Manager console, as those roles get added, I get new nodes. So every server that's got IIS on it, or DNS, is now got its own node within Server Manager. So I'm managing on an organizational level rather than on a per server level. When I want to do a task on a particular server, I go to the node with that role, I go choose the tool to manage it, and then I can go and perform per server configuration. But there isn't all of that messing about with consoles that you used to have to do in previous versions of the Windows Server operating system. It's very much that administration now is one administrator using one server to manage many other servers. You'll learn more about this process at the Windows Server 2012 Deep Dive, which is going to be held in Copenhagen between the 19th and the 21st, and you'll find out more about that at microworld.dk.